Hey, what's up? This is your girl, Miss Jovial. Thank you so much for joining my channel. I know it's been a while. Okay, child, I am trying to get my videos and everything together. It has been one. You hear me? I have been spending a lot of times on my side hustles, teaching English online, and I haven't had time for YouTube, but I am really pushing myself this week to come back to YouTube and start to upload a video every other day. I am trying really hard, y'all, believe me. But when you a one-man show and you really not used to doing all this stuff by yourself, honey, I'm still learning. I told y'all I don't have the answers to everything, but let me tell y'all what I've been doing, because I had to write it on a piece of paper because I can't remember everything. Okay, so what I did was I'm so excited. Okay, so what I did was I created some digital products on Etsy, and I wanted it to be special because it was my first time doing it and I wanted to do it right. Y'all know that my niche is old school music. I love old school music. If you go to TikTok and follow me at Miss Jovial _1, you'll see me dancing to all kind of music from the 60s all the way to the early 2000s, okay? Because I don't like today's music for some reason, but I just have an old school spirit, that's all. But I decided to create products to help people remember how they felt when they hear certain songs come on the radio. Well, maybe how we felt when we heard them, back in the day. But, there are radio stations that still exist that plays our songs. Like for me, every morning I listen to WDAS, okay? I love WDAS in Philly. Shout out to Philly. And sometimes I listen to Mix 92.3 in Detroit. Sometimes I listen to WHUR. Sometimes I listen to WBLS in New York. Sometimes I listen to V103 in Chicago. But I'm an old school head. I love old school music, okay? And when I'm in my car, let me tell y'all something, honey. Nashville don't have no good radio stations. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's why I have to listen to Sirius Radio. But I listen to Studio 54 because, I love my disco, because I'm actually also a house head, okay? All right, I love my house head. I love my house head. Ah! Okay, let me turn off my, okay. That's my iPad, child, because I just record all over the place. But anyway, so I created some thank you cards that centers around old school music, because I'm going to tell you, when you capture that feeling, when you hear old school music, that's the same feeling you're going to have when you look at my thank you cards. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, I remember this, I remember that. Same with the Walmart, same with the wall prints. I think they are just absolutely gorgeous. I just love it. And today I added a few more products, jazz, because I love jazz too, don't get it twisted. And I really started liking jazz when I was in college because I took a jazz course. And I really have a love for Miles Davis, because Miles Davis had that I don't give a damn attitude. Y'all know how he is. He's like, I really don't care what people think about me. I'm going to play what I want to play. That's why I love him so much. So I created 5 wall prints. Oh my God, they're absolutely gorgeous because, I love the tenor saxophone. I love it. I even like piano music. I like Thelonious Monk. And that little tune that he plays a little bit off, but it works, I don't know a lot of the jargon that people use in music, but I do know what I like to listen to. And so I decided, you know what, let me throw a little jazz in there, because jazz is part of our heritage, right? And it's part of old school, because I know my dad used to listen to John Coltrane, Lester Leapsin, Charlie Parker, Duke Ellington. I also started listening to jazz when I was watching The Cosby Show, with Heathcliff Huxtable, when he played In the Sentimental Mood with Duke Ellington and John Coltrane. Oh God, I love it, right? But when I hear the music, it makes me think of Cosby Show, but it also makes me think of love. How maybe that would be my first dance that I would have if I ever got married, Do, 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 do. Okay. So yeah, so I did that, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. I know you will. I know you will. I do belong to a digital marketing group that we meet every Monday at 10 o'clock, and I'm really so excited about it. I'm learning so much about what it takes to be an influencer, what it takes to be a dynamic affiliate marketer, what it takes to just put in all the work so that the fruits of your labor is so beautiful that you would say, how did I get here? So yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but I haven't been doing a lot in front of the scenes. And I know I need to stay present, to stay out there so people can remember who I am. A lot of you all don't know who I am on YouTube because I don't put in the effort like I would TikTok, maybe because of the difference in algorithms, and that you can create content you have like 60 seconds to create content, and I can do it really fast, but with long videos, it requires a little more planning, and you know what, I still want to get into it because I told you what, my first love has always been YouTube, because I love long videos. And honey, if I had a list of stuff that I learned since I've been on this channel, okay, I'm not channel, but on this platform, honey, I know how to cook because of this platform. I don't know how to cook, but if there's something specific that I want to learn how to do, I just go to YouTube, and then I just put it in the search, and then I find somebody, and then I follow them, and that's it. Okay, because that's what I do. Okay, and I hope that I wouldn't be that influencer if you feel like you want to walk away from your 9 to 5 and you just don't know what to do, because a lot of people are stuck in their 9 to 5. And you know what? Although my niche is old school music, I'm still got that, I want to still encourage people to look at side hustles. Seriously, because I just don't want y'all to be stuck in these 9 to 5. Some of them are so toxic. I spoke to someone last week, and it's even more toxicer. I don't even know if that's a word, but I said toxicer. And people are just not happy. They're not happy. And I don't feel like you should have to go through life and just be miserable just because you don't like your job. There's other things that you could do to make money, or even more money, honey. Don't stop underestimating yourself. And that's the thing that most people do. Well, I've gotten a certain age and I'm very close to retirement, and I won't be able to do A, B, and C. So I'm just going to be stuck here for the next 10 years until I retire. No, don't be like that. Because when one door closes, another one always opens. I mean, it may take time, although it may tarry. That it says it in the Bible. That's why I got the word tarry from, because y'all know I ain't got no big vocabulary. I ain't got no big vocabulary. But although it may tarry, although it may take time, it will happen. But you got to believe in yourself. And there are days where I don't believe in myself, child. I go through all kinds of changes. Trust and believe I go through changes. But I do realize that I need to put a little bit more work into certain things and less of other things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, I love teaching. I love teaching English online, because y'all know I've been doing that since 2014, 2015. But, at one point I had 46 students, and I'm saying to myself, why do I got 46 students? This is like a full-time job. I don't want a full-time job just yet. I know I need the money and everything, but I don't want to do this. Like, it's too many students. And then I was seeing them twice a week. I was like, oh, no, that's too much. So now I knocked it down to 16. But I still see half of them twice a week. You get what I'm saying? But it's better than 46. And then, 46 times 2. Oh, God, that was just too much. It was just too much. It was almost like burnout. But I just want to, and I got to be grateful for it, seriously. Because there's a lot of people that's on the platform right now, and they haven't had their first student yet. So, I have to be grateful for having more than enough. But right now I'm at, like I said, 16 students, and I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. If it drops down to 10 students, I'm okay with that, because it gives me more time to create and to do things that I want to do. I just have to put myself on a budget and, and keep budgeting until it is time for me to do my thing, to start monetizing on YouTube. Ooh. Let me tell y'all what I'm gonna do. So when I first start monetizing on YouTube, this is what I want to do. I wrote down a couple of things that I would like to get. And one thing is this video and it's on my wish list. It's this video recorder that I want to get. It's on Best Buy, that a lot of the YouTube influencers have, and I really wanted to. And it's called, I'm about to look it up. Because I want y'all to see it. Because I just want to have, some type of equipment that I can take from point A to point B, and I won't have to, I won't use my phone all the time. I mean, although I love my videos on my phone, don't get me wrong, but I just want to have a video recorder where it can look much clearer and Y'all know what I'm talking about. I want it to look really professional. Professional. I want to be professional. I keep telling y'all this, honey. I'm about to make some changes. Y'all hear me? Shoot. But yeah, I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to show, let me see if I can find it. It's a video recorder. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's this new camera that's out right now. And it's really, really small, but it's really cute. Let me see. Because I saw somebody with it on another channel that I pay attention to. And because there's a lot of people that I follow that I love here on YouTube. I can't even find it. Look at this. Now, see, any other day I would find it, and I got y'all here, and now I can't find the doggone thing. The video camera. Okay, so I think this is it. Hold on, it's coming up, y'all. Hold on. Because I want y'all to see it, really, I do. Because, you know, when you start doing this on a regular basis, you want to make sure that you got the right, you know, equipment. Because you want your videos to pop, 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 pop. At least I do. But this camera that I want, oh, here it is, girl, look. Woo! This is cute. This is camera. See, I want this camera. Look at this camera. Oh, ain't that cute? Look, look. I want that camera, but I can't get that camera right now because that camera is $549. I don't have $549. I mean, I have it, but I don't want to use it for that because y'all know I'm not working full time, so I just have to watch. You know, I have to budget myself so I can get it. But that's what I want to do. It's called the GoPro Creator Edition Action Camera Hero 13. That's what I want to get. I want to get it. I want to get it. But I'm going to put it on my wish list. And you know what? Y'all know I love to manifest. Y'all know I love to manifest. And I've been manifesting because I believe that the universe hears everything we have to say. We just have to be patient because a lot of things that we manifest, you know, it's not on our time. It's on the universe time or God's time, whatever you believe. And I know I'm going to have it very soon. I'm going to be so excited because I'm going to be videotaping all over the place. I'm like, hey, y'all, I'm at McDonald's. I'm about to walk in and go get me a hamburger and french fries. I'm going to be all over the place. Just know that, okay? Just know that. But yeah, you know what? Like I said, and I say this every time I come on here. I know I do. But I am going to make a conscious effort to come on every other day on YouTube so I can build a presence like I do on TikTok. And then I'm going to spend a lot of time here on YouTube so I can build and learn all I can. Because again, I don't have the answers to everything. Now, so a lot of you all have been asking me. Well, nobody on YouTube because I don't know everybody on YouTube yet. But a lot of people on the other platform have been asking me, like, how are you? How you doing? You know, what's it like after, you know, leaving corporate America? Well, the truth is, I'm doing great. I'm doing okay. I do believe that there's a higher spirit looking out for me and protecting me and keeping me focused. My blood pressure is down. It's no longer 189 over 116. It's like, now it's a little high, I think. It's like 134 over 83, 82, 83, something like that. But it's not to the point where I'm about to stroke out like it was, honey. So I'm so glad that I'm feeling a lot better. I'm much happier. There's some things that I need to change in my life. But honey, everything comes in due time because I ain't going to worry about it, you know. Everything's supposed to happen the way they're supposed to. But I don't argue with people like I normally do because I just don't have the time or the energy, honey. The time I be arguing with people, honey, I could be creating. Hello. Remember I told honey, okay? Or I could be manifesting. How about that? But I'm going to use my time wisely because I don't know. We've been knowing this one I'm about to say, but I think it takes a new toll when I say it out loud. But every moment that we have, we're not going to get it back. So, you know, at 11:15, let's say 11:15, September 21st, we ain't gonna never see that again. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to cherish every moment that I have and do something productive. So that's what I plan to do. So today I'm going to be creating some short videos because I'm going to do a combination of long videos and short videos today. I'm going to do a couple of videos on TikTok because I'm at 95,000 followers and I want to be able to find my community. I mean, you could have like 100,000, 200 million, gazillion followers, right? But you want to find your community. Because with a community, you get to find those people that can relate to what you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? Like right now, my 95,000 followers, I think the majority of them love old school music, okay? At the same time, I'm trying to find the ones that really resonate, that the music resonates with. You know, everybody likes to listen to it, right? But who are the people that really, like, it captures their attention, or it helped them through an experience when they were growing up? You know, those are the people that I'm looking for. And yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And you know what? Here's the truth, y'all. And I know y'all don't want to hear this, but you know, a lot of us are getting older. I mean, we all getting older. And there may become a time when we may not be able to remember things. And that's why I created a music journal, because I want people to write down what it is that they remember about a specific song. How did it make them feel? So that they're not able to remember things, they can look in a journal and say, yeah, I get it. And maybe that'll trigger something in their head to say, I remember the feeling. I remember that feeling. And I have that on Etsy. You know, everything is in a bio. But yeah, I know that old school music has played such a huge part of my life. And if it wasn't for the music, I don't know where we'd be. Because y'all know, honey, we ain't had no therapist. We ain't go to no therapist when we were younger, because we couldn't afford it. And plus, especially in Chicago with black families, okay? When we think about therapists, we think about they got problems, okay? They got some major problems. Something ain't right there. People don't think about going to a therapist just to talk things out, to plan things, to, you know, talk about things that's been embedded in their memory for so long that they don't know how to handle it. Sometimes it comes out, and sometimes it doesn't. But we all need somebody to talk to. So, you know, at that time we used the music to talk to us. And sometimes the music helped us with those deep rooted feelings that we had, that no one else could bring out, but the music could. And I want y'all to remember that old school music does something to our, it's healing. Yeah, old school music heals. You know, I remember, you know, going through a terrible breakup with the man who I thought I was gonna marry, child. And for some reason we broke up because I allowed other people to get into my relationship. And do I regret it? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But the song Superstar by Luther Vandross, every time I hear that song, honey, I will break down and cry easily, because it reminds me of that one person who stole my heart, who had my heart. And sometimes when I see him on Facebook, it makes me, you know, makes me a little tingly. Yeah. So, I mean, it's good to remember, because I remember when we first got together, I mean, it was the best feeling in the world. Oh my gosh, I can just still feel it. I can remember like the first kiss. I mean, the first walk down the street, and him asking me to be his girlfriend, you know, and God, that feeling is so strong. And I saw him yesterday, child. Well, I saw him online yesterday, and you know, he was like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, Z." I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" In the back of my mind, I was like, "Oh my God, you're so gorgeous." But you know, I had to keep it cool. You know, I keep it cool, because one thing I don't want to do is interfere with anything, because that's not me. I don't do stuff like that. But it's good to remember sometimes. Sometimes it can be painful, but it's good to remember, because it shows you how far you've come. Yeah. So I think I'm going to be creating a series of my steps to freedom, to financial freedom. I'm not there yet, but I'm in the midst of it. But I'm going to really push myself this week. Ooh, y'all going to get so tired of me. Y'all going to be like, oh my God, how many times you going to come out here? I know I say that all the time, but this time y'all going to be like, oh my God, she keep coming on here. So this going to be my series 1. I don't know what I'm going to name it, but this is going to be my first series of my digital marketing, okay? And so it's going to be fun. So I want you all to tune in. I love y'all so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and Let me see, like, subscribe, and follow in the comments. How y'all doing? You know, how y'all really doing? How y'all doing? I share with my feelings, what I've been doing. Let me know what y'all been doing. Share, please. I appreciate it. Honey, I like to comment on people. Comments. I do it on TikTok, and I'm going to do it here on YouTube. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a great day, okay? I'm out of here. I got to go do some work, honey. Got to stay focused, tunnel vision. Have a great day. Mwah. Bye.